Alright, y'all. Back with another one. We're gonna go ahead and get into this so we can get to these playoffs and see how we gonna do in the playoffs and see can we win it out. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're going with this. Let me go ahead and get my title and thumbnails and all that situated for this video. And once again, if you didn't tune in earlier and you tuned into this video, I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday evening. Hope all is well going on in your life, you know, positive vibes going on. And we get rid of all that negativity by praying to the Most High and let Him take care of that. So let's get it together, you know, and enjoy our Saturday, the rest of our Saturday, you know. I have to go to work tomorrow night, so I'm gonna try to enjoy gaming today. I got out for a little bit yesterday, took care of a few business, and now I was just chilling today. I just got a text message and see that's a person. Somebody trying to get me to go out of, but I ain't doing nothing today, nothing but playing the game. And this is part 28 if I didn't say that. And we're gonna get right to it. We're gonna do training, you know. Hold on, check the body. Okay, we're good. Let's go ahead and start.
Sideline, their head coach. His guys
I do not own the rights to the music that's playing in the background.
On the other side,
the artist is DMX, RP to DMX.
His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home. Seattle now ready to march on.
One of my favorite artists, by the way. I had to shed a few tears when my boy passed away. I couldn't believe he was born the day before my birthday, not the same year though.
Off the play fake, Chapman has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield, marking down at the 49. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. First and 10 at the 29-yard line. Off play action, Chapman. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Looking to throw, Chapman. Over the middle, complete. That's Mitchell. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. To throw, Chapman. And this pass excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Do something about soda making that damn bubbly noise, even though you thought you finished everything in the can. and just keep making
Seattle's
it better.
offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that were happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Off the play fake. Chapman. He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And the Seahawks
Back to throw now on first down. And he fires one incomplete. The Seahawks at 10-6 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. Through the middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring. And another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays in any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. Off-play action. Chapman. The RPO, he'll keep it himself. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop.
Come on, man.
And that is incomplete. The pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. Seahawks offense now. They get ready to come back onto the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Operating from the gun, Chapman. And Walker with it over the middle. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Seahawks. 1st down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for 1st downs instead of airing it out.
There's a short one caught by Loveland. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage. Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Come on,
just
man.
knocked off on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Yards to go.
Off the play fake. Chapman. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had 3 touchdown passes in that game a week ago. He's got 2 already here in this first half as his guys start 1st and 10. They'll indeed start
Bro,
and he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
Pass interference. Defense.
So pass interference to call, and it does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you got to call.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Saints are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there. And here's a guy who really struggled last week, and his team lost the game. He took it on his shoulders, stepped forward, and assumed responsibility. He wants to start fresh today and get his team back in the winning column.
All of a sudden, we've got a new ball game back to level after that interception that he threw on the previous drive led to a touchdown. So we'll see if they can get things right here. 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Chapman got his man complete over the middle. That's Walker. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off play action. Chapman. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Brian Brzee fought in and got him down.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never brought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Off the play fake. Chapman. That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance.
Bro, how the fuck?
That's going to be intercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That shit crazy. Ain't no fucking great time, great cheating.
The Seahawks again now ready to take over on offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right, throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Brings up second down.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
45-yard line.
Off play action. Chapman.
Bro, how the fuck you
Taken down here by the Saints.
you big fat ass and be able to get me right there? And I'm running.
Second sack of the afternoon.
Stop playing me.
Second down.
Off the play fake. Chapman. And he'll get up near the 45. He'll spot it at the 44.
Tackle made at the 44-yard line. That's it.
Why I gotta keep running back for every shit, bro?
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Stop fucking playing, bro. This nigga fell in my fucking way. Yeah, dang, bro. This nigga could have jumped over the nigga or something. He just... fucking guy.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. The last series for a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better
bullshit
here.
I keep fucking doing, bro. Make that nigga fall in front of me where I can't, like, my dude can't just step over him.
Off play action.
What kind of game is this? Y'all ain't good. Bad shit. I'm saying way older games do way smarter shit than this.
Escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
39-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Chapman. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
Second and 1 at the Saints 30-yard line.
No, that's not what the fucking...
Off the play fake, Chapman.
How the fuck he dropped it?
It's incomplete.
Bro, this game is fucking cheap. Why the fuck open?
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down. Back at 22.
Fuck.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Cheating ass fucking game, bro. Like, goddamn.
Looking to throw. Chapman. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Give to Walker on the read.
That's not what the fuck I picked. That was not none of the fucking options. This game is fucking bullshit, bro.
Running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch. You'll take that every single time.
That is incomplete.
This game some bullshit, bro. I can't stand it. Alright, bro, and they miss shit with some fuck. Man, stop playing, bro. They fucking cheating.
Down by 11, 55 seconds remaining. A crushing loss to their playoff chances on the horizon, barring a huge turnaround here, starting with 1st and 10. Now he's going to step up and run.
His running ability has been an extra dimension to the game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front. That's prepared for him to try and take off.
Here's 2nd and 8.
What the fuck did you done for?
Underneath to his running back.
This has been first down,
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
We'll see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers.
Oh my God, bro. They cheated us, man. That shit crazy. This nigga wide the fuck open and drops the pass. Hey, make this shit make sense, bro.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Another fucking ugly ass bitch.
At least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Chapman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he makes it past the 50.
That shit crazy. I can't believe they just fucked me over like that.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making it's just executing better. Because the game plan you put changes, just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second.
So for the Saints, it was too little, too late as they finish off the regular season with a mark of 7-10. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, the loss means they'll finish up the regular season at 10-7. And it's going to be finger-crossing time as we await the final shakedown of
takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free?
Yeah, they better gave us a fucking down, put us in there, bro, trying to cheat and the fuck on y'all.
Reaching the playoffs has brought a spark to their building, a new energy and hope. Whether that spark grows or fizzles out completely hinges on their first round game.
Yo, man, goddamn do a challenge because they like to fucking cheat you.
The 707 calling. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free out, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like, oh, 4 a.m. and I know.
To shock the world, okay. Easy.
Where you at, where you been? Taking pictures on the trip with your friends. Bad all, we don't count it, just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so we let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just float in.
Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Today, we are set for a good one. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders.
Yeah, we in the playoffs. We're trying to make this shit see. And we're pressure right now. Somebody take this shit with not penalty. Yeah. It's just a double trying to get to.
The first carry. Come on, Steve.
Probably
Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
They will start us off down right there. That's some bullshit for real.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw.
These are the plays that just drive your defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. They'll come up here. First and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play for Seattle. Pickup of 46 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
I'll be honest, Mike. I think everyone in this stadium, when that ball went up, you're thinking pick. Fortunately for him, there wasn't a defender in the area, and he's able to reel it in for a nice gain.
Exiting the pocket right, and he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's the big tight end, Colston Loveland. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Seahawks, first down. First and goal, Seattle.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Second and goal, now it's from the 6-yard line. They'll look to throw. That one, taken in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle.
Where you make your mark in the NFL playing quarterback, Mike, is anyone can operate from a clean pocket. But how good are you when that thing gets a little muddy? And this is an NFL-type throw. You're down here. You're looking for a touchdown tight in the red zone. You're in the face of pressure. You've got to hold it for just an extra second to let that route come open. Not everybody can do that. In this case, he hangs in there, delivers it on the money, and comes away with a big touchdown.
Seahawks offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start first and 10.
Bro, this is the second time y'all done started me right here, bro. Like, what the fuck's the deal?
On play action, he'll set up to throw.
I may release that ball, too. That shit's crazy.
And he is out of bounds. They'll mark him just shy of the 20. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. 13-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. Moving left. And finally, they'll bring him down. But he's up beyond the 45-yard line. So, a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard. And it's first and 10. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Set to go now on first and 10.
And the Seahawks, first down.
Now, faking the give. On the move left. Now he takes off. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. On first and 10. They'll set up to throw. Reaching for it. The tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. It's second down. Off play action.
Look at this shit, bro. Just let him come right up in there like that, bro. Like, bro, this the playoffs. Y'all gotta do better, bro. Oh man, gotta stop this cheating shit for real. That's how it is.
Throwing now on third and long. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
It's fourth down.
Seahawks offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. They'll look to throw here on first down. Escaping, and that time the pressure too much. He'll go down.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. And that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
Open man downfield is Loveland. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Throwing now on first and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Schultz backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. Back to throw. That's to the end zone.
Stop playing.
It's incomplete.
All these open passes, like he's overthrowing shit. Like,
second down and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. We'll line up at the 3-yard line again. We'll try to punch it in on 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw.
Got it.
This one caught just past the pylon. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks.
There you go, my boy.
He's shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Seahawks offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. Throwing here to start the drive.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Seattle.
He'll look over the middle and find his running back.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
He's got Loveland free left side. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line.
That's good.
And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10. Walker. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Landon Jackson there on the tackle.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
The Seahawks offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll go right and find his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line. A big play for Seattle. It's a gain of 49. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
This nigga been blocked from the game.
In the backfield, what a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's a handoff to Walker. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
I don't know, replays is my shit, bro. When it's challenges, they don't never challenge this shit, nothing. For me, bro, like, come on, now.
Comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Seahawks. 1st down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. In trouble, and down he goes.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's 3rd down.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a 1st down.
The Seahawks.
He'll drop to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Smith on the coverage.
Rolling to the left. He keeps it himself. And he'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
That's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
At the 1-yard line.
We'll go with the option here to the
How the
short
fuck he
side.
didn't get in
And
there?
he is not
This
going
is
to get to the
crazy.
goal line. In fact,
And that ain't the
he's
play I
even
picked
gonna lose
either, so I
yards
don't know
on
what
that
the
play.
hell is about.
And now it is third and goal.
It's third down and goal.
And he'll take it on in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
No one told me what we're here for. And my boy is tired.
Seahawks offense back onto the field for their next possession. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get back on offense for 1st and 10.
Bro, why you sitting there looking stupid instead of blocking? Like, this nigga.
He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Landon Jackson in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. Forced out left. And that helps to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Yeah, but no way. You already allowed us to do 414 yards. Oh.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Inside the 10,
Shit,
he's
hold on to it.
and he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach.
Ball is at the 8 for 2nd and goal. One more time with Walker. And once again, he loses the football. 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Seahawks. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Part of me want to just play string.
And that touchdown
one playoff
probably
game at a
breaks
time.
any small hopes of a comeback
But
on
then
the other side.
content will be
Yeah,
short
and I think those chances, Mike, were
because
small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
It is. I don't know. I really have to not skip it if let stuff play off like that until it comes to the point where I have no choice but to skip. You know what I'm talking about?
Seahawks offense about ready to take over once more. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Yeah, there's no reason, no coming back, man.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. There's that man again. Another catch. Push brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend.
I've been battling my smell for the last 29 years.
Ask anybody in the building. They say they're Super Bowl bound. A playoff win will do that for you. Coach has to keep everyone focused. They'll need 2 more wins first.
How long? How many minutes you said you played out there? It's already been an hour. Yeah, I might do one game at a time, y'all. Playoff edition, baby. Who we play next? Oh, yeah. Tom Smith, but I need to rest mentally, you know what I'm saying? I want to do a playoff edition next thing for my next stream, so I think I'm gonna take a little break, y'all.
Can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's it used to being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't want to see more? You want to see more but you only see soul. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up.
Yeah, y'all. We're gonna take a break off this because I wanna, build the hype, the anticipation. We're gonna win, or we gonna go home. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we're gonna get back to this for part 2 of the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? This is the playoff edition, baby. We made it here. We fought hard. You know what I'm saying? We've been cheated. You know what I'm saying? All type of stuff, but we made it to the playoffs, baby. And that's what matters the most, man. You know what I'm saying? Had a good season. Y'all let you know what I'm saying? You see the name Chapman, baby. You know what I'm saying? Going forward for my Southside brothers. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all, we're gonna come back to the video, man. I'll catch y'all on the next stream. Part 29, playoff edition. Yes. Get it!